Hello, happy noontime, everybody. Nice to have you here with me today. My name is Judy Tuttle. I'm from Tuttle Up Stamping and I live in Midland, Texas. So happy to be here today with you on day 3 of the Otterly Amazing Suite class to go, which is what I've been doing all week now. I'm going to talk about a few other things first, and then we're going to get right into day 3, which is always a 3D project made with the same suite that I've been working on all week long. I want to show you some upcoming events that are going on. Well, this one's going on right now, which is pretty important. We have a huge last chance event going on right now. Some of the items are on sale. Some of the items are, let me get rid of all these things here. There we go. Some of them are discounted, and some of them we're just letting you know that they are going away pretty soon. And all of these items that are in the last chance shop on my TuttleUpShop.com are only going to be here while supplies last. Yesterday was a big day. It was the first day it was launched. So if you're part of my email list, I know that you got all the information about the last chance products yesterday with a link to take you directly there in my online store. Great discounts. I had a customer call me last night, and as she was adding things to her order, I was like, what? That's only $7? What? That's only $2? What's going on? So check it out, the last chance products on my TuttleUpShop.com. I will put a direct link to that shop in the description after this video is over so that you can go directly to that. Next, I want to remind you that my December Craft Along event is going to be using the Cake Celebrations bundle, which is a bundle in the online exclusives, and great fun stamp set, great for birthdays and celebrations, even weddings, and a great way for you to get started on some cards for the new year for birthdays and special events, right? Now, the cost of that class is $45, and the reason for that is because we're adding over $25 of product with that class, okay? You're going to get a quarter of a pack of the marbled elegance paper, a quarter of a pack of the silver and gold specialty paper. You're going to get a roll of ribbon, and we're using, well, 2 rolls really, the silver and gold metallic ribbon, and we will throw in a whole package of the iridescent gems. Shipping is included in that $45 price, and then you can craft along with me to make the 6 cards and a 1 3D item that will be included in your craft along kit. So thank you for considering that, and again, I'll put the link to that up in the description. As an add-on to that event, let me get rid of my cake here. There's a new kit available. Hi Jan, thanks for joining me, called the Perpetual Beauty Calendar. And it's really not a calendar. It's kind of like a journal that you can decorate up on your own. And every month there are lines there, as you can see on that picture, where you can write in a family member or friend's birthday. This can roll over year after year, and you can keep it forever. Just keep adding people's birthdays to it. And I don't know about you, but it's going to be great for me because I tend to get busy and miss people's birthdays because they kind of sneak up on me. So it even has a little hook at the top, if you can see that, so that you can put it on a hook on a wall somewhere where you'll see it all the time. And it's beautiful. Look at the outside of that. It's just gorgeous. So I'm excited that will be an add-on. It's a $25 kit, and you can add it on to your cake celebrations craft along kit, and then you'll be all set for birthdays in the new year. Last chance, I've talked about that. Okay, so this whole week I have been doing projects using the Otterly Amazing Suite in the online exclusive section of my Tuttle Up shop. Monday I did 3 simpler cards. Yesterday I did a fun fold, and today I'm making a cute little treat box for you using the Otterly Amazing Suite. Let me take that off. Here's the suite as a whole so you can see everything that comes in it. Stamps, dies, 12 by 12 designer series paper, silky twine, river, pearlized river rock looking embellishments. It's just super fun. I hope you have enjoyed the projects I have made for you this week. Okay, so let me get rid of everything that's here. And you can see my face again. There we go. I'm going to move to my hands and just remind you and show you what I have made this week already. So on the very first day, we made this card using Balmy Blue, that little cute little otter peeking out in there. We stamped him and colored him with blends. You're Otterly Amazing. That was fun. The second card we made on Monday was this one with the cute heart and the 2 otters hugging each other, and we're cute together, and the inside says you're Otterly Amazing. And then we also made this the Tuttle side flap fold card. I thought this was fun, and it opens like this. It's just a side flap card. And I love the little fishies on this, and in the background, you're Otterly Amazing again, and love you lots on the inside. Then yesterday, we created this really cute easel fun fold card. It opens like this. It says love you lots on the front. Inside, you're Otterly Amazing. But then it sets up like an easel, like this. So someone can have it on their desk and be always reminded that they're loved and an amazing person in your life. And I love it when cards can be displayed like that, really simply and fun. So, okay, so those are the cards we've done so far this week. Today is the last day, and today we are making a super cute You're Otterly Amazing little gift box. Look how cute that is. It's extra wide. It's about 2 inches wide and 2 inches deep, and holds a lot of things. And then we're making our own little fluff. Oh no, well, I'll do my best here, Mary, to get as much done. We're making this little treat box today. Mary has already bought product. She got a lot of the last chance items last night so that she could get this class to go. So I hope you like this last product, Mary, project. It's a cute little treat box. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so let me grab my things over here to the side. Here we go. So first of all, we're going to create our box. And to create your box, I've got my measurements right here. And I don't know if you want to take a screenshot of that or not. But the cardstock is 5.5 by 8.5. So the good thing about that is it's just a half a sheet of paper. And on the short edge, you're going to score it 1/2 inch on each side. And then on the long edge, you're going to score it at 1.5 just to the score line, all the way through at 3.25 and 5.25, and then at 7 just to the score line as well. And I'll show you how I did that. Okay, so I've got my cardstock here, and I'm using my Score Pal. You guys know how much I love this. I've got my score tool on my Take Your Pick tool here, and on the 1.5 inch, at the 1.5 inch mark, I've got it marked there in yellow. Here, let me move this down a little bit. Got it marked there in yellow. I am going to score it all the way down the length of the paper. And then this is 5.5. So I'm going to go to 4 right here and score it all the way down. You want it 1/2 inch from each side edge, okay? Then we're going to flip it around, and we're going to go 1/2 inch, 1.5, but only to the score line that we just created, okay? So 1.5 just to the score line, and then 3.25 all the way through, 5.25 all the way through, and then at the 7 just to the score line right there. All right, then we're going to flip it around and do the same thing. We already have the 3 1/4 and 5 1/4 all the way through, so I just need to do 1 1/2 right there to the score line, and then a 7 right here just to the score line. Okay, so that is going to help create this adorable box. First thing I'm going to do is the 4 squares that are on each corner. Here, let me use my pen. We are going to remove those 4 squares totally out. We're going to take them away. Okay, those 4 corners. So we're just going to cut those totally out. There we go. Get that better. There we go. Do the same thing here. 4 corners will be totally removed. Okay, get those out of the way. Then for these remaining 3 squares right here, we're going to cut it up just to the score line. Okay, and then I always like to shimmy a little off of each edge just to help everything kind of fold in nicely. Shimmy a little bit off right there, little sliver, little sliver. And then same thing over here. Cut up these score lines just to the score line, and then cut some slivers off on either side. There we go. Okay, these would make cute little treat boxes for Christmas. With the otters or with any Christmas product that we have too. The ephemera packs would make these really fast and easy to make. All right, so now I'm going to grab my bone folder and I am going to fold these all in, all of these tabs over here on the side. Hi, Tracy. Thanks for joining me. I don't know if you've ever seen my Facebook Lives before. We're making a cute little treat box today using the Otterly Amazing Suite. This is the 3rd day of my series for the week, which I made Otterly Amazing items. Okay, so here we go. That's all we need to do. Now, I am pulling out a corner rounder, and hopefully you guys have some kind of corner rounder in your stash. This is actually a retired trio punch from last year, but I kept it on because I needed a corner rounder. So on these top flaps here, these kind of longer ones, each corner I'm just gonna snap off the corners and kind of round them out a little bit there. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna put adhesive in certain places here, and I'm going to use my tear and tape. It's the strongest adhesive we have, and I'm going to put one right here at the top and one at the bottom of that middle tab. And let's flip it around, and I'm going to do the same thing again. One towards the bottom and one towards the top. Okay, then I'm going to flip the whole thing over, and on these 2 tabs right here on the right side, I'm going to do the same thing. A couple of pieces of tear tape there so that my box is really strong and will hold together nicely. Okay. I'm going to grab my bone folder, and I like to burnish down my tear and tape. It just helps get that wax paper bits off easier. Here, let me do this one. Okay, so I'm going to grab I like to use my paper snips, and I like to just pull from the center up, and it helps to get that wax paper off really easily. Some people avoid tearing tape because they find it hard, but I'm showing you a trick here that for me is the easiest way to get this wax paper covering off. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to use the panel that doesn't have the tape on it. I'm going to lift the middle tabs up, and I'm just going to turn this up to a right angle and adhere it to those side tabs right there. There we go. So that's the beginning of our box. Now, all I need to do is take off the wax paper on these edges. Boop. Get rid of that. And same thing on this other side. And there we go. Now I'm just going to fold up the front and secure it to the sides here. And then there's our cute little box. Isn't that fun? Now's the fun part, really. I like to make the box, but I really like to decorate the box. So I cut 2 panels of designer series paper from the Otterly Amazing pack of paper, and both of these are 2 1/4 by 3, 2 1/4 by 3, and I'm going to do the same thing to the top corners that I did to my box, and I'm just going to round the corners. Now this is totally optional, but I do kind of like the look it gives, a more polished look, I think. There we go. Okay, so on the front of the box, I'm going to put this panel that looks like ocean, okay? Right there. So I'm going to add some Seal Plus to this. And that's going to go right here on this front panel. There we go. And then the back, I kind of like that seaweed looking paper for the back side. So I'm going to do the seaweed side up on the back. There we go. And it's going to go right there on the back side of that box. Okay, so fun. Now, to decorate my box, I'm going to lay it sideways here. I've cut a bunch of this seaweed out. Let me see here. So, if you would like a kit to go with all 5 of the projects I've done this week, I just need you to put an order in using, let me put my host code for the month up here, this host code, and that lets me know that you would like to get this card class in the mail. Now, you know I can't stamp for you or cut all these little intricate die cuts, so you need to have the Otterly Amazing Bundle at the very least to complete all the projects like mine, okay? Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is take a couple of pieces of this seaweed right here. I'm calling it seaweed. River moss, I don't know what you would call it. Hi! Well, I hope you love it as much as I do, Louie, and I think it's super fun. Thanks for joining me. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so I have a piece of pretty peacock seaweed right there. And then I'm going to grab some of my lemon lime twist seaweed as well. This smaller height one, the shorter one. I don't know. Something like that. And it's going to go right over here. And then I used my dies to cut the otter right out of the designer series paper. Isn't he so cute? He's adorable. So I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of him. I've been calling all my otters him. Now, Mother Nature would tell you there's got to be a her in there somewhere, right? But I don't know. Do otters, male and female otters, look different like birds? I don't know. I don't know my animal kingdom the way I should. Okay, so I've got dimensionals. I just used a little side sliver for his tail right there. And that's going to go right here on top of that little seaweed right there. And then I've got one more that I'm going to adhere kind of over him here. So it's like he's peeking out, but it's a little long on this one. So I'm going to cut a little piece off right there. And I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to some of these little stems. Now this is Tombow glue in a little like needle point tip that I got off of Amazon. For me, it's the best way to craft. So this little piece of seaweed is going to go above him, so it kind of looks like he's peeking out from underneath all of that. Okay. Now, the next thing I did is I put some dots of glue at the top here. Dot, 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 dot. 6, maybe 7. And I've cut a whole bunch of fish using the fish die. I'm not pulling out all of those again because I have showed them the last 3 days. So go back and watch my videos from the last couple of days and you will see all the projects I made. So I'm just picking it up with my Take Your Pick tool and laying it right on top of those glue dots there. Here's another one. Lay him right there. So here's all the little fishies. These tiny little ones can be kind of a bear, but since we already have the glue dot there, it's going to be very helpful. Just picking them up and lying them down on top of those glue dots. This is the fastest, easiest way to make this happen. And you get like 8, 9, 10 fish out of one swipe with the die. The die has multiple fishies on it. I think I need one more small one right behind that one right there. Ah, there we go. There's all our little fishies swimming by. Isn't that cute? I'm going to add some rocks to the bottom edge here. And I've got some glue on this one. I'm going to put right here on the bottom. There we go. Here's another one that I'm going to put flat right here. And then another big one, but this last one I'm going to put on a dimensional to give it a little bit of height on that left side there. Isn't he coming together so cute? I love it. So there we go. Now I'm going to add some of those adorable riverside irregular pearls. I've been calling them iridescent rocks, so I need to hone up on my names here. I actually had a customer watching my video once that got mad because I called melon melon mamba instead, and she said, I just can't watch someone who says the names wrong. I'm like, I'm sorry. I do the best I can, right? We're just doing the best we can here. So I'm just taking these rocks off. Riverside pearlized, Riverside pearlized irregular pearl. See, that's just an interesting name, right? Okay, there we go. How cute is he? Now, I got my, hi Sherry, thanks for, I got my, I have to tell you guys, these deckled circles are on the last chance list. If you don't have them, I'm very sad about that because that says they're going away pretty soon. And I use these all the time. So if you haven't ordered some deckled circles, here, let me show you how many you get. Look at all these dies that you get in this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these you get in one die set. So it's a great deal. It's in the last chance part of my store. And again, I'll link you to that after this video is over. Okay, so I'm going to stamp You're Otterly Amazing more towards the top of that circle than I normally would. And then I got these lemon lime twist, tiny little seaweeds, river leaves. And I'm putting these kind of off to this side right here because I want them peeking out of my box when I put it on. I just want it to kind of peek out from right there. Like that. Now I'm going to take this little saying right here and we are going to just have it kind of come off the top of our box right like that. You're Otterly Amazing. Isn't that fun? Now, I'm going to show you what I did, and I do this sometimes if I need filler for my box and I just don't have any on hand. I grab a paper cutter and I just grab some pieces of cardstock that are the colors that I want to be my fluff on the inside. And I literally, you guys, just cut tiny little slivers, like 1/8 of an inch. It's going to be mad at me here. Had no trouble before the video started doing this. There we go. I'm gonna do them one at a time. Oh, because there's 2 pieces there. Okay. Trying to cut too many at once. So just cut some slivers. So I'm going to cut some from Lemon Lime Twist here. Have you guys ever done this? It's a fun way to add filler, especially to these little boxes. I like having filler in my boxes. Okay, so there's my Lemon Lime Twist. Here is my Old Olive. I'm just like doing tiny little slivers of each color. And then let's do some pretty peacock here too. All of these colors. I could have also added garden green, pool party, lots of different colors. I'm just going to stick with these 2 this time. I'm just very gently pushing it over just to get the tiniest of slivers. There we go. And then I take all these and I just crumple them all up into a ball. Crumple, crumple, crumple. I want it all to look like fluff. Okay. This works really well with vellum paper too. Okay, and then you can just put that fluff inside the box. And look, it's going to all color coordinate, which is kind of fun. Better than going to HL and trying to find just the right tissue for your project, right? So there it is. And then we can add some little candies. You could add one of the hand sanitizers from Bed Bath & Beyond. You could put a little lotion in here if you wanted to. Lots of fun things that you could put inside your little box. You could put a bone folder in for a stamping friend. You could put a take your pick tool in there. Look, lots of things will fit inside. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little box today. With the Otterly Amazing Suite. Let me show you all of our projects once again. There's our box. Here's our Fun Fold card from yesterday, our little easel card. Here's our side flap card from Monday. Here's our We're Cute Together card from Monday as well. This is fun just for a fun friend that you have fun with, right? A fun friend that you have fun with. We all have great friends that we have fun with, right? I'm glad you loved the box, Deanne. I thought it was fun too. And here's your Otterly Amazing. There's that same little otter, but this time we stamped him and colored him with our little gems. And I kind of like how I put the sentiment above here because I just couldn't figure out how to fit it on the box and not cover up all the fun stuff going on there. So I hope you guys love all of these projects from the week. If you would like to get your class in the mail, please go to my Tuttle Up shop right here. Click on that. Use the host code UHZD8T33, and that will let me know. And check out that Last Chance shop. You guys, there's some great deals on there. I will put a direct link to that up in my description as well when this video is over. Hey, I'm going to see you back here. Thank you. Thank you, Sue. It's funny what people get upset about, but you know, I have my tribe and all of you here are a part of that. So thanks for sticking with me this week and watching all 3 days of my Otterly Amazing Suite project class. And I will be back here on Monday with another online project class to go. So bye-bye, everybody. God bless. Saturday is Jim and I's 39th anniversary. Thank you, Roz. I just got it done yesterday. Thanks. I appreciate that. We're going to enjoy a busy weekend full of a lot of Christmas festivities and a night out on it for our 39th wedding anniversary on Saturday. So God bless. Take care, and I'll see you back here on Monday. Bye-bye.